Good morning, dear cadets. So, as you know, we have finished the chapter number 13, Fun with Magnets. So, what is the time? Now, this is the time to teach you or explain you the NCERT exercises. So, before teaching you NCERT exercises, I would like to show you the NCERT questions. That is the page number 134 and 35. So total number of questions are 10. Okay, so I will show you in my video, and the question I will not write, only answers I will write. Okay, so just a minute. So I hope that you have got the exercises, means questions. Now their answers with the explanation I have written on the blackboard. One by one I will explain. So what is the first question? The first question is fill in the blanks. What is the first question? Artificial magnets are made in different shapes, such as, answer is bar shaped, U shaped, circular. So three fill in the blanks are there. You write one by one. First bar shaped, then U shaped, then and circular. Second one is the material which are attracted towards a magnet are called magnetic material. Paper. Next one is question number third. Paper is not a magnetic material. So question number means fill in the blanks. Second one is also magnetic. Third one is also magnetic. Next one is fourth. In olden days, sailors used to find direction by suspending a piece of lodestone. Lodestone. This is the answer for fourth one. The fifth one is a magnet always has two poles. So this is the right answer. Two poles. So please, in fill in the blanks, you write these answers. Next question is state whether the following statements are true or false. A cylindrical magnet has only one pole. False. Magnet always has two poles. Next question is artificial magnets were discovered in Greece. True. Okay, true. Next one is similar poles of magnet repel each other. True. Maximum iron filings stick in the middle of a bar magnet when it is brought near them. False. They attract maximum at the end, means towards pole. Bar magnet always points north-south direction. True. Fifth one is true. A compass can be used to find east-west direction at any place. That is the sixth one. Wrong. Compass is used to find the north-south direction. Rubber is a magnetic material. False. So the answer of true false is also over. Now question number third is there. So what is the question number third? Third question is, it was observed that a pencil sharpener gets attracted by both the poles of magnet, although its body is made up of plastic. Name a material that might have been used to make some part of it. So some part of it is made up of iron. Iron. This is iron. Okay. Because it contains some iron part, that is why it gets attracted towards both poles of magnet. Question number 4. Column first shows different position in which one pole of a magnet is placed near that of the other. Column second indicates the resulting action between them for each situation. Fill in the blanks. So just see, position of two magnets means their two magnets are there, their north pole, both have got the poles, and their north pole and north pole brought closer. So what would be the behavior? Repulsion, because similar poles repel. Here up two opposite poles are brought closer, then what is there? North pole, south pole, attraction. Similarly, south pole, north pole, if brought closer, then attraction. But if south pole brought closer, then repulsion would be there. So here position of two magnet is given, and here you have to write the their behavior. So you know that similar poles repel each other and opposite poles attracts each other. Next question is question number 5. Write any two properties of magnet. So the two properties of magnets are as follows. Number 1, magnet attracts magnetic material. That is the first property. Second one, if it suspends freely, always rest and points in north-south direction. So you know whenever magnet is suspended freely, then it always rests in north-south pole or north and south direction. Okay, so these are the two properties of magnet. Number 1, it attracts the magnetic material. Second one, whenever it is suspended freely, it always rests and points towards north-south direction. So up to question number 5 is over. 5 more questions are there. Question number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so next question is question number 6. What is the question number 6? Question number 6 is, where are poles of bar magnet located? So the poles of bar magnet located at the end. Okay. Now how can we say, when a bar magnet brought near to the iron filings or any magnetic material, be observed more iron filings clinging to the magnet near its end. Hence we can say magnetic strength is more at end, hence it is called or known as poles. Okay, so at the end magnetic strength is more, that is why this is called poles of magnet. Okay, and now we can say that the poles of magnet located at the ends. Okay, now question number 7 is, a bar magnet has no markings to indicate its pole. How would you find out near which end is its north pole located? So try to understand. Even though generally in all bar magnet marking is there for north pole and south pole by using two different colors. But suppose marking is not there, then how you will come to know that which pole is north pole, which pole is south pole? Okay, so very simple thing is there. When a bar magnet suspended freely, so its end, both ends always rest at north and south direction. So when a bar magnet suspended freely, it always rests in north-south direction. The end pointing towards north is called north seeking end or north pole, and the end pointing towards south is called south seeking end or south pole of the magnet. So just see, if marking is not there, just tie with one thread and suspend it freely. The end which is pointing towards the north, that is north pole. The end which is pointing towards south, that is south pole. Okay, so now question number 7 is also over. Now question number 8 is, you are given an iron strip. How will you make it into a magnet? So see, I explained you one activity. What is that one? How to make our own magnet. So for making our own magnet with the help of iron strip, already steps I told. Same step you should write here. Okay, so already I have explained same thing, you should step by step you write, including diagram. Okay, so the question number 8 is also over. Now question number 9 and 10 is there. Okay, so now question number 9. What is the question number 9? How is a compass used to find direction? So just see. Compass, you know, already I have explained you. Compass, magnetic compass is nothing but a small magnetic needle enclosed in a glass case. The magnetic needle is fixed at the center so that it can move freely. When kept on a tabletop, the needle of the compass will come to rest pointing in the north-south direction. Hence, it is thus used in finding direction. So, compass needle, what is magnetic compass? Magnetic compass is nothing but a glass case. Inside of this one, there is a one magnetized needle which is fixed at the center so that it can freely move. Okay. So, whenever it is kept on the tabletop undisturbed, so its needle always rests in north-south direction. So, if it is resting at north-south direction, that is why it is used for finding the direction. Okay. Next question is, a magnet was brought from different direction towards a toy boat that has been floating in water in a tub. Effect observed in each case is stated in column first. Possible reason for the observed effects are mentioned in column second. Match the statement given in column first with those in column second. So just see, column first I did not write here. Understood this that whatever is written in the column first, same thing you should write. Only the column second right match you have to write in front of these. Okay. So the first one is boat gets attracted towards the magnet. What is the right match? Right match is boat is made up of magnetic material, that is why it gets attracted. Second is boat is not affected by the magnet. So boat is made up of non-magnetic material, that is why it is not attracted. Third one is boat moves toward the magnet if north pole of the magnet is brought near its head. So just see, boat moves toward the magnet if north pole of the magnet is brought near its head. It means third one, boat is fitted with a magnet with south pole towards its head. That is why it is attracted, na? Opposite pole attracts. Now fourth one is boat moves away from the magnet when north pole is brought near its head. So what is the answer? Boat is fitted with a magnet with north pole towards its head. Okay, because opposite pole repel similar poles repel each other. Fifth one is boat floats without changing its direction. So this side place was not there, so I wrote right match this side. Boat has a small magnet fixed along its length. Means along its length magnet is fixed. This is the reason that without changing its direction it is floating. Okay. In this way all the exercise of fun with magnet is completed. Okay. Now next chapter I will start tomorrow, that is water. Okay. Thank you.